everyone is always making such a big hype about how the convenience store food in Japan is, and I know it's next level, but I think sometimes people don't even look into how things in their own area is. And we are a very multicultural neighborhood, and this is just our local neighborhood convenience store selling things from China and other Far Eastern countries. So yeah, this is probably made with the white rice and like a sweet coating. So this is made with the purple rice or the black rice. I don't really know what you call it. I think they call it black rice, but the color is purple. How is it?
It's really good.
Guys, for hot food, we actually went for baos. We have the beef baozi. There was large chicken ones too, but we saw these sort of mini chicken ones, so we thought we'd give that a try. First time we're having this spring onion leek something pastry.
Coconut bread. This is a Japanese pineapple bun. I don't know, some of you might know it. If you know it, please leave a comment. It's the first time we're having it, and tell us your experience. Have you had it before? It looks like
and you can see there's some cream.
There's a cream and pineapple inside this Japanese bun. So it sounds very interesting.
Next we have this, we convinced Kaden it's a giant croissant, so it's basically bread dough that they wrapped into the same effect as a croissant sort of thing. I don't think there's anything inside. Might also be good in a variety of ways under the pineapple bun there. We haven't had very good experience with mochi in the UAE, but this is Oreo filled mochi that we are going to try for dessert.
And you guys can see the way they get into this lollipop soda. I don't know what to call it.
I think that's from Korean origin. Then for food still we also have some, we just
sushi.
Took one sushi. We just wanted like a little bite. We don't really want sushi today. And then for drinks,
we just took this, this is like a herbal tea.
And this is red, golden Red Bull without any bubbles.
Fruit teas and bubble teas are very popular in Asian countries, so they also have this that they make in store. There's a variety of milk-based or just fruit and herbal tea-based teas that you can take. We've had Yakult and lychee, we've had strawberry and yogurt, we've had passion fruit, kiwi,
green
usually that was peeled, really good and interesting combinations. Today we went for the plum.
This is a mulberry.
Mulberry tastes like plum to me. Mulberry, they just say fruity, tastes like a oolong base.
So they use tea and then they just add the other
and
ingredients.
See, I gotten this tea. Of course, we have had it before. That's why we got it.
Yeah, it's a
But
Master
we have
Calm
never
iced tea.
taken a big bottle before.
Yeah, we were like, we all love this, let's just go for the big bottle. And then
And I don't know how much to put this.
Snacks.
We were 80.
What did you say?
We took some cheese,
Fries.
and of course, you all know this one, Japanese Pringles.
No,
Chinese Pringles.
it's the Lay's.
Chinese Pringles.
But they have so many. There was a cucumber flavor, there was a lime flavor,
And there was
tomato and original flavor.
And it's like
And we have like
pocky.
pocky.
That's Japanese.
And you can see one side is original and one side is chocolate.
Why didn't this one? What's this?
This is the white rabbit.
You like
If you don't know why we take it, because in China, especially these two and me, we monsters.
okay.
Yeah, this is a very good toffee, creamy candy.
Do you like Po? That brings
Some-
back so much memories.
At some supermarket stores, you find Bowser's. But for some reason, the type of flavor. When we lived in China as well, and you go to 7-Eleven or Family Mart, we always went to Family Mart. The flavor and the sauce inside of these Bowsers, I mean, if you look at that, it's so flavorful. It's not dry at all. I must say, at some point you really,
Yeah, it feels like home.
yeah, you actually miss the place, and it's really good.
Yeah, we're tasting into a Bowser outside of China, and the spices and the sauce is spot on. It just takes you back. It feels like you're walking the street there, taking a Bowser from the convenience store and just eating it on the go.
A lot of people won't try it.
Okay, Kaden is
It wasn't
ready
my best one, but
to try the milk bread, I would say. Wow, that's just thick
That's
bread.
so good. That's so bready.
how is it?
It's just basically bread. And with these folds, it really tears up almost like into slices.
Like almost,
Can I-
yes, like almost. I remember back in the day when my grandmother
It
baked.
also smells like. It also smells.
It smells very good.
Yeah, when my grandmother baked rusks, and you know you bake that big rusk, and it's
Yes,
almost like this.
like a homemade rusk that's not dried out. Exceeding expectations.
It's so sweet and it's so fluffy and moist, and it's really good. This is good.
I've very rarely gone to this specific, not all the supermarkets selling imported things and foreign things that we've been disappointed. At the bakery part, we've never got anything from there that is. Ooh, you want to speak about the unagi? No, was it onigiri?
Yeah, something like that. Well, obviously we watch YouTube, and a lot of people that we see eat this in Japan, and our plan is
From the convenience store.
to try it in Japan as well, because we tried here, but it was very dry.
Please tell us in the comments, should we continue to look forward to eating a original, authentic onigiri from a convenience store in Japan?
Like
Or
7-Eleven.
do the rice tend to be hard and dry in onigiri? Leek pastry. So it's like a giant flat spring roll basically, but this is a thing that I can recall the Chinese people ate that we just were never brave enough to try there. There's egg, leek, glass
Yeah, delicious.
noodles in a pastry, deep fried I guess, or fried in a pan in some oil.
I didn't know there was noodles in.
I smell the onion. It will be better I think with a little soya sauce.
But you enjoyed it.
And also it has a very strong leek spring onion flavor, and that's not my personal favorite,
But it's not bad.
but it's a decent snack.
Yeah, I
And
must
all of
say.
these things are so affordable. I mean, like these two leek, whatever you call it, wraps was like just over $1. These two bows together was like just over $1. These 4 small chicken was 4 dirhams something, which is just over $1. This bread was about $3. This bread wasn't $6 for this sushi. So this is maybe a little on the expensive side, but sushi in general is very expensive here. The drinks vary between just under $1 to just over $1 each. This was $1 for this whole 1 liter iced tea. So these packs were also just over $1 for a pack with like 12 or 18 pieces in, and then I think there's 2. Oh, there are also 2 in here.
Yeah.
2 in a pack, so it's like almost 30 rice cakes for $1.
This one wasn't bad. at all. The flavor was good. It wasn't too salty or too dull or anything. It's a bit oily.
Yeah. But we took quite long to get.
Look at all that meat inside of that. There's so much meat and juices inside of that calzone.
And I'm
It's
not
really good.
a fennel
Daddy?
fan,
Daddy?
but a beef bowl, the sauce must have a little fennel in. If
Like
it
sauce.
doesn't, it's not authentic.
Wait, is
It's not
that
a
like
strong
pork?
smell. A little saltier, but usually it's a little more on the sweet side. I would say the chicken is more of an authentic taste, but very good. I guess it also depends. Some will make it with like different kind of beef, because I saw the description of the big chicken bowl and the small chicken bowls. The description was different, so like a barbecue and like a chicken. So I guess it's a type of beef filling. Very good. Very good.
They're not shy with the filling at all. I must say, look, like you can see how big is the bun.
Please tell us in the comments.
Wasabi.
Do you mix in your wasabi with the soya sauce, or do you put wasabi on the piece of sushi? Because so many people have so many different opinions about this, and we've seen like when Japanese people do it, especially when they eat sashimi or nigiri, they put it directly onto the piece of fish. But I just feel when you put a piece of wasabi on the piece of sushi, you just have so much kick. Where if you mix it into the soya sauce, it's evenly distributed, and your whole piece of sushi just like gets an even.
Let's start with trying.
Coconut bread. You're gonna try it?
Never had something like this. Specific name for it, but it's that shredded chicken and that orange. What do they call it?
No idea.
All of that things, like the topics of the bread, they have a very big bread variety. We just didn't feel like too much bread, but
There's just
first
some
time trying the
really good.
coconut bread. I wonder,
Now I will eat any like
the orange topping is sweet. Don't know what it is.
maybe like cheese or something.
Ingredients, it's just normal. Eggs, milk, flour, coconut.
I think this is a normal bread. I mean, obviously this consistency is just out of this world.
It's good.
This yellow is shredded coconut that's been marinated in something, I think.
So we're trying the mochi Oreo.
I really
Are we gonna
hope
share one?
this lives up to expectations.
This might be messy.
I think it's a lot of like cream.
It's like an
Oh,
Oreo
it's like
cake inside.
Yeah, it's like an Oreo.
Mm.
Oh, I see the cake.
It's an Oreo cake
It's probably not the
inside the mochi.
cake inside of mochi, but I want to know how the mochi tastes.
I need a drink.
Mmm. Mmm. We must go back for the durian one. But I won't personally put the Oreo cake.
So now it's a Japanese pineapple bun.
Okay, so it's a much harder consistency type of bread with cream on the inside, or flavored cream. I just taste cream. Very, very good. Reminds me almost of like a cream donut, if it's a very good quality and not too oily donut. Okay. We've had like a snack and we've had a dessert. Between the bao, the leek wrap, and the sushi, what is your
I
favorite?
have to go with the chicken
Okay.
bao. The filling inside was it was really good. The beef as well. The chicken was for me. It just had a little bit more sauce
But
inside.
it's sweet, savory sauce.
But it was good. But I must say, this leek isn't far behind.
a bao always wins for me. But I won't say there's a different, although it's a complete different sauce. The texture of the beef made it good. So the chicken and the beef bao. For dessert.
Go for the cream bun.
Really?
Yeah. The mochi was good, but it was for me just a little bit more.
More of the Oreo than actually.
Yes.
I would have loved. I'm gonna go back because it's the first time I actually see this mochi. I don't know if it always just sells out very quickly. We went there a little earlier today, but I will go back for the durian one. I want to taste it with something else inside. The mochi is perfect in my mind how mochi should be. We've only had like frozen mochi with ice cream inside and like candy type of vacuum sealed mochi. But the Oreo completely spoiled it for me. You don't put a piece of cake in mochi in my eyes. You put maybe like a cream and Oreo mixed, a little filling or something. Didn't enjoy the bun too much after eating this bread, to be honest. Now we just grabbed a few pieces of snacks. We usually overdo it on the snacks, but we already thought you want to each taste this because me and you never had it. We love this. This never lasts long in our house. And then we got the white rabbit and the pocky and the cheese fries that you showed you in the beginning. I think I'm gonna go for a white rabbit. I haven't had a white rabbit in probably 5 years, if I recall correctly. In South Africa, they always give you like 2 each when you buy Chinese food. And you can also buy it at a Chinese restaurant in South Africa. I can't remember if we had it before we moved here, but
So this is
this one is tough.
the rice wrap, yeah, because it's cold. This is like the rice cake.
Texture as a white one.
It's very crunchy. It's very light. It's good. What I'm saying? It's very light. It's very airy. It's very crunchy. It's a nice snack.
It tastes the same. I can't really say there's a taste
There's a little
difference in
different.
taste, but it's
Yeah,
nice to
because-
just have like a little variety because you sort of get tired of the same thing over and over. So the fact that it tastes the same and you want actually this, that's a good thing.
And then when you bite it, there's like a
Crunch.
different flavor, but when you keep on biting,
If you bite it, it tastes the same. It tastes different, but when you keep on chewing it, it tastes.
Okay, have we ever had, obviously we ate it a lot in China, I think.
yeah.
We never at the supermarket buy original pocky because I think it's a little bit on the expensive side, no? For some reason we don't buy it. In South Africa they sell something else that's not pocky, but we used to eat this.
This is actually light chocolate, but when you bite it, it tastes like dark chocolate.
So
Is it? I think this is like from China, pocky that they sell in China, because it has the dragon and everything on, and the little that I know it looks like Chinese characters to me.
this is
And it's very easy to bite.
a project of China.
Not like the white rabbit, not like you have to like chew so hard that to get a piece out.
Okay, so the last thing that we bought today that we're gonna try. Yeah, we know how it tastes, and if you've eaten salt flavored Lay's ever before, this is like these were kind of like the mystery items, the mochi, the breads, and these, as we've never had that. I'm not a fan of all of this puff, chippy sort of things, except for original cheese skulls or Cheetos or.
Not a lot of flavor. It's cheese flavor, but it's not a very strong cheese flavor. As I can show you, the chip,
It's small actually.
it doesn't have that bright orange like, Cheetos and things like that. Try a guess.
I'm gonna take a sip of tea.
It's a bit better.
So I'm gonna
So-
try this tea.
Herbal tea in a can.
And that's how we started to drink this tea. a
Oh, we
bit.
don't drink. We don't drink.
In China, we did a bit.
Maybe once or twice. Whenever someone offers it to you and you feel too bad,
But-
it's sweet.
But
Do you complain?
this is much better than
I remember.
they make it. And yeah,
It's better than that.
if you have tried this before, please leave a comment. If you want to try it and you did try it, please send us a photo and
Tag on Instagram.
tag our Instagram and leave a comment on our YouTube and tell us how it is.
Mastercard, that guarana, whatever. It's like almost like a sherbety sort of. This is much more fruity. Like some energy drinks you get, it has like a what's that green?
Monster.
It is Monster. It's like a very fruity. But I won't buy it for myself if it doesn't have the carbonation in, because I'm going to chuck this. And like the taste and the fact that you can drink it easily because it doesn't have carbonation in.
It smells exactly like Red Bull. It tastes
It's
exactly like
dangerous
Red
to
Bull.
me to like drink.
It tastes exactly like Red Bull.
It
If you guys
reminds me
can
a lot
see,
of Polka.
it's really it's a very nice can on the top, like very old school. It tastes exactly like your plain Red Bull,
Without.
except there's no bubbles. It tastes exactly like Red Bull, but it's got no bubbles. So
Maybe it's the bubbles that makes it smell and taste it. It's more fruity to me. We didn't actually plan on making a video when we were walking through the shop and collecting the things. Franch was actually like, you know what, maybe we should just show the people because it's life as we own it and this is how we own our life.
this is very good.
We stick to our fact that we love things. Some people think we are so weird or we are wannabes or whatever. This is what we like. This is what a lot of South Africans have, this whole barbecue and vibe going on. We don't have it that much. We love going for a hot pot, going to the convenience store, supermarket thing and grabbing a few of these items,
eat food.
sitting down, enjoying it, like trying new things. So we showed that to you today. If you like it, please support us by giving it a big thumbs up. Comment on the things that you saw, if you like it, if it doesn't look good to you, if you've had it in its place of origin and you think maybe we were a little off with the description or something. If this isn't authentic, we only really know the things that comes from China. We
And
don't
it's
know
just-
the Korean or the Japanese things. We look forward to going to Japan. Like you know, we live in the UAE, but we are very true, like we show the real deal people. So if there's something that you've seen on social media about the UAE, about Dubai, all of these extremes, that you are wondering if it's really like that, if you would like for us to go and show it to you how it will normally be without social media influences portraying it in a different way, give us a message on a comment on one of our videos or send us a message on Instagram, and we would love to share a little bit more with you that you would like to see. We make these videos for memories of when Caden was small, when we lived in the UAE, all of those things, but in the meantime we're also creating these videos to share it with other people to enjoy. So if there's something that you've been meaning to do this past few days or weeks, if you've seen something here that you've been craving for a while, then go, do it, eat it. It's your life, go and own it.